out here today protesting ahead of the Chicago Board of Education meeting. Why?
Well, today they're going to pass $1.2 million in more scooping costs, debt service, where they're taking on more debt to pay their existing debt, and they're going to pay off swap termination fees. So they're putting $228 million to swaps where Bank of America, Loop Capital, and a few other banks swindled them out of hundreds of millions of dollars. And ironically, at the same time, they're cutting school budgets by $200 million. So the very money that they're giving banks that was illicitly stolen from the school district is now being cut from the classroom. The cuts are unconscionable. We agree with Rahm Emanuel on that point. What's more unconscionable is his refusal to hold the banks accountable. So we're here today saying this Board of Education that's appointed, that's full of bankers and entrepreneurs and businessmen who don't hold the banks accountable, we're going to do it ourselves. We're going to boycott Bank of America starting today. We're going to pull our accounts, close off our credit cards, and force them to do the right thing, because this board is refusing to do it, even though cities across the country like Houston are getting millions of dollars back out of similar swindles by suing and taking federal action. This board refuses to do it because the mayor's too cozy with the banks. So we're going to take matters into our own hands. That's what we're doing today. I mean, this is a manufactured crisis. This is a situation where the district has really created a situation where they're broke on purpose. They refused to hold the banks accountable, even though there's evidence in the Tribune expose that they didn't fairly deal with the district in talking about the risks associated with toxic swaps and these other predatory finance deals. They've refused to stand up to get TIF surplus money. They've refused to say we need progressive income tax and a regressive tax system in the state. These are things they could have been doing all along. When they had a Democratic governor and they controlled the House and the Senate, they could have gotten that passed. Instead, they sat on their hands, wishing and hoping for unconstitutional pension cuts. None of that turned out to be possible, and so as a result, they're faced with this dire situation. Another situation is possible. They could, use state law, which has no statute of limitations, sue the banks, and force these entities to pay their fair share. The wealthy, these big corporations that have benefited mightily off the backs of school children, the most vulnerable, toddlers in our district. That doesn't have to be the case. We're here today to show them another way is possible.
We need